Hello, everyone. Yay! So today I'm doing the pizza, gluten-free pizza crust, which I already have laid out on this parchment paper. And I have my little griddler already preheated. And I'm just gonna put all of these ingredients on here. Lots of pizza sauce. All right. Make it go all the way out to the edges. And just a little bit more. Yep. So I was worried I was not going to be able to get this up in time because like 5 minutes ago, I still had to roll out my dough and get my cheese shredded and then plate my bowl of Chayote squash spaghetti and meat sauce. So we've got that. Okay. So I'm just going to go on ahead and add the cheese because I like cheese. Just a little bit of cheese on here. And then I'll add some toppings. Ooh. Oh my word, where are my scissors? Eesh. Great. I seem to have left my scissors someplace. I'll be right back. Oh, where are my scissors? This is no fun. I don't know where my scissors are. So I'm just gonna have to open this. Nope, I'm not gonna mess up my teeth. Knife to the rescue. Yay. So I got my pepperoni. I'm gonna be putting pepperoni on this pizza. This is a really small pizza because of my griddler doesn't have a large surface. But pepperoni on here. I've got bell peppers, onions, mushrooms, and diced ham that I plan on putting on here as well. So hopefully this will cook up nice. This is the first time I've actually used my griddler to make pizza. We've got that, some mushrooms, really big fat mushrooms there. Should have chopped these up more. This thing is starting to make noise. Bell peppers. Make my toppings go all the way out to the edge. And then some onion. This has been the longest week. And ham. I'm just open this package up. Pull out some ham. Big chunk right here. Just gonna sprinkle that on there. And I forgot to turn the plates around, so it's a good thing that I'm doing this on parchment paper. All right, let's put that back. And dry my hands off a little bit before I add more cheese. Very finely shredded cheese. Yay. I'm actually really excited. When I made this pizza like a year ago, I really, really liked the crust, and the crust actually tastes better the next day. but it doesn't turn out crunchy, which I don't like crunchy thin crust pizza. And spread some of that cheese evenly across. All right, so we have that. Oh, olives. Just gonna put some olives on here because I like olives. It is so hot in here, and I've had the air condition on for like the last hour, but it's set to 80 degrees to kind of shut off at 80, and it was only 82 degrees in the house when I turned it on. But all right, so I got that. I'm gonna open this up and here, right there. Separating the goodies. Uh-oh. That's no good. Let's see if I can pick it up like this. All right. It is on the griddler. And we will see just how long this takes to cook. Oh, it's already sizzling. Okay, so while that is cooking, that is on 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm hoping that it turns out good. I've never cooked pizza on this thing before, but the little cookbook that comes with it says you can make pizza on it, so I'm going to trust it. Now, for my spaghetti and meat sauce, I try to eat gluten-free as much as possible because whenever I eat gluten products, I tend to get a little bloated, and I don't like that. So I bought a spiralizer, and I learned to make noodles out of vegetables. So for today, I have chayote squash. And if you don't know what chayote squash looks like, look at this right here. Come on. This is what chayote squash looks like. It kind of looks like a pear. This was one of the better looking ones in the store. And I didn't have time to drive all over town this morning to find chayote squash, but it does. It looks like a pear. See if you can see it. And you don't have to peel it or anything. You just chop the ends off, like the ends here and ends here, and you make it flat, and then you just put it on the spiralizer and spiralize it, and it turns it into these wonderful little spaghetti-like noodles. And let's add a little cheese to my spaghetti here. I always use some cheese. Ooh, I am so liking the way that's looking. That is a good looking pizza there. We will see, we will see. I'm a little worried that the top part is gonna fall on it. I don't know why I'm paranoid, but I'm just hoping that this doesn't shut off while my pizza's cooking because it's been heating up for the last half hour. And this is set up to shut off after like 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. Mm. This is actually really good. When I make spaghetti and meat sauce, I usually use spaghetti squash. But That's such a pain in the butt because it takes me about 20 minutes to cut it open because the skin is so tough. And then I have to microwave it for about 12 to 15 minutes to get it soft. But or I could put it in the oven and roast it for 40 minutes. So, because it's summertime, I don't like to use the oven, which is why I'm making pizza on this. But now that I think about it, it probably would have been better to make my pizza in the oven. My crust is starting to puff up. So I guess that's a good thing. I have another half a thing of dough over there, wrapped in cling wrap, because I plan on eating this whole pizza. But I don't plan on eating like all of this today. I just want to see how that turns out. Oh, it is looking really, really good. I'm so happy with myself today. But I can't wait for summer to be over because I hate the heat. Put some cheese on here. Mozzarella cheese. I couldn't believe how expensive cheese was. I used to be able to find a pre-shredded cheese, but everything that I looked at in the grocery store had cornstarch in it, and I'm actually allergic to corn, so. That wasn't gonna work. Ooh, I can't believe the crust is puffing up. I can't wait to eat that pizza. I found the recipe for this crust on grassfedgirl.com. I got cheese under my fingernails. I think she said it was her brother-in-law that came up with it, but I put a link to the blog post in the description box, so if you want to check that out, you can. Oh, interesting. Hi, whoever's watching me. I see somebody's watching, and I'm not watching myself because, well, I have better things to do, actually. Believe it or not, I do not watch. Oh, bye. And they're back. Yes, I don't know who you are, but thank you for tuning in. And I'm not really sure how this works, but you can leave a comment. I don't know how this, oop, they left again. Interesting. In and out, in and out. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And this is a vegetable that I'm eating. I'm not really sure how long that's supposed to cook. But we'll let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. Let's see here. Do I have any more noodles left? Oh, snaps. I ate all my noodles. Look at that. See? See those? That's Chayote squash spaghetti noodles. And I have just about I've eaten all my squash. I mean, I've got more in the microwave. But it's okay. I'll just eat the meat. And the sausage is not hot at all. Always buy the spicy Italian sausage, but this isn't spicy. Or maybe because I've been eating kimchi all week long, and for whatever reason, the kimchi I made last weekend, it's really spicy. Almost too spicy for me to eat. Just almost done. I don't know how much longer that's supposed to cook. But I need to get that wire rack out. I'm not really sure how that works. So I don't know how this group chat stuff works. Oh no, let's not do that. All right. Oh, it's so hot in here. Gray is not a color I need to wear. Luckily, I'm not sweating like a pig. There we go. Ooh. Oh, there's like bubbling going on. Oh, I should. Where's my phone? Okay. I'm going to Instagram that. La, la, la. I still don't understand how Snapchat works. No. All right. Making pizza on my eating show. I think it's almost done. Yeah. I think my pizza's done. So we are, how many? So let's go off and we'll just let that do its thing. So 400 degrees. I don't know how long it's supposed to cook. Hopefully it'll be done in the middle. So I got this Cuisinart Riddler Elite about a month ago. Yeah, it was a month ago because I bought it on Amazon Prime Day. I was hoping that this model would go on sale that day, but that wasn't it. So, but I'm glad I bought it on that day because a few days later, the price went up by $20. I don't know how much it is now, but so far I like it. I've used it to make Colby, as you saw in my first eating show. And then I used it I made a steak on it, and that was a really good juicy steak. And then I made, what else did I make on this thing? I made, I don't know. I'm thinking that could have gone a little longer, but we'll see. Let me see what that looks like. It did not brown up at all. Just let that do its thing. I'm actually really tired. I work graveyard, so I'm usually going to bed at noon and waking up at around 8 so I can get ready for work. But when I got home from work today, I had to see about the taxes on this house I bought back in February. And then I had to check email. And then I had to start setting everything up. I had to chop vegetables. I had to make the dough. I had to make my meat sauce. I had to wash the dishes. And then, of course, I watched an episode of Glee. I've been watching Glee for about 6 months. And I just now made it to season 4. So that means I go weeks between watching it. I don't understand. When I graduated from high school, I haven't been back to that place since. And I don't want to say when I graduated, but it was quite a long time ago. I think those are some of the the Army was the worst 4 years of my life. High school was a nightmare too, but it wasn't as bad as the Army. I'm actually so sleepy right now. I could go to sleep. Let me get my pizza off this thing here. All right. I'll be right back. The longer my nails get, the more I just want to This is my pizza. My crust. Crispy like a cracker. I really should have put more cheese on this, but gotta let that cool off. Let me finish eating my spaghetti. I have no idea what I want to make next week for my eating show, but that'll be my last eating show for 2 weeks. Because Labor Day weekend, I'm going to my cousin's wedding. All right. Oh, I want to cut this open so bad. And this is a cousin on my mom's side of the family. And since people don't get married on her side of the family, this is like a big deal. I'm not going to like that onion right there. Nice. I was worried my vegetables weren't going to get cooked. But that bell pepper was nice and soft. I can break some of this off. Oh, it's still hot. Finish off my meat sauce. It is Friday. Normally, like I said, I would go to sleep right now and then I would wake up at 8 and then I would watch Defiance or go out, meet some folks. But if I stayed home, I would watch Defiance and I would be up until 6 or 7 in the morning and then I would go back to bed. So that's my schedule 7 days a week. I wake up at 8. I do what I need to do. I go to work. I come home. I run errands between the hours of 7:30 and noon, and then I'm off to bed. I don't remember this crust being crunchy, but that might be because of the griddler. Let's see here. Yeah, I made it into a crispy, crunchy mess here. Oh, this is so not fun. I think I forgot to add baking powder to this. That's going to be good tomorrow. If I had it in me to wait. This crust, it's kind of cracker-like right now, but if I put it in the refrigerator and then heated it up tomorrow, it'd be nice and soft. I think it's just the way I cooked it. It's like a doggone cracker. But it's good a cracker because I put garlic and oregano in there and basil and a little bit of salt. Ooh, they left. Look at that. So, let's do that. Oops. I wonder who keeps popping in and out. It must be different people. It would be nice if someone would say hi. I need a pizza cutter. Stop breaking my wire rack. You know what? Forget this. There we go. Found it. Pizza cutter. There. So much better. Now I can really stuff my face. Oh. I should have poured my cheese on here. So this is my pizza. Let's see that. See, normally when I make this pizza, I cook it in the oven on a pizza stone because the person who came up with the recipe for the crust said that seems to work best with this recipe. And I totally agree. I don't think I'll ever make pizza on my Cuisinart Riddler again. Mm. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, I have got to cut my fingernails. My fingernails are getting way too long. Almost, yep, I did. I whacked a corner of my fingernail off when I was chopping vegetables. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so hot. So I'm not really sure what your favorite TV shows are, but I have a preference for science fiction. And the shows that my number one show is Orphan Black. And then it's a tie between Falling Skies and Defiance. And then I discovered The Walking Dead. So I discovered that back in the fall. Ooh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. Oh, it's hot pepperoni. And then Fear the Walking Dead starts on Sunday, and I'm really excited about that. So trying to see if there's anything else. Oh, I'm hot. Every time I bite into a piece of pepperoni, it's like lava. Hot, fatty, greasy lava on my tongue. Oh, and I'm starting to not be able to stay awake. I feel like my tripod is too big. I don't know. Oh, now here we go. So what's in this crust? I use tapioca starch, Parmesan cheese, egg, olive oil, a little water, garlic powder, basil, and some salt. Mm. Oh, this is good. But I am going to call it a day after I finish this piece. Hello? Sometimes I worry if you can hear me. And then I'll watch a few minutes of one of my eating shows, and then I realize that the microphone on the camera is pretty good. Ugh. Pepperoni. Too hot. Cool. It's still really hot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm almost to the finish line. I don't know how they eat so much food. There used to be a time where I could eat a whole Costco pizza all by myself in one night. Now I'll eat 3 or 4 slices and then I'm like, oh. And then I gain like 50 million pounds in water weight. All right. Uh-oh. Look, that's all I have left. Yay. And I can go take a nap. And I managed to do all this without cutting off one of my nails, although I did nick one. I feel like I'm going to explode. I'm going to end up making a pizza frittata on Sunday. All right. So what are your plans for the weekend? That's all I'm going to eat. I don't have this burning desire to gain like 50 million pounds. Besides, I'm going to be going to the fair tomorrow, and I plan on eating a churro, a buffalo burger, and whatever barbecue they have there, in addition to one of those super large slushies and a churro. So I'll be popping Zyrtec, Benadryl, and all the other things that'll keep me from breaking out and having an asthma attack. Oh my goodness. I know I've eaten too much. Time for a water break. Mm. I put peppermint oil and lemon oil in my water to flavor it. That doesn't taste very good with pizza and spaghetti. Not good at all. But I'm very thirsty. Well, I am done eating for today. I have no idea what I'm going to make next week. So if you have any ideas, drop them in the comment section below. And I will see if I can make it. But more than likely, you'll probably suggest something that I'm allergic to. Oh, I feel like I'm going to explode. I just can't eat as much food as I used to. Mushroom. Oh, I don't like raw mushrooms. Oh, that's not going to sit too well on my stomach. Oh, I feel like I did when I was in basic training, and they would tell us to drink water, and I would drink water. And then one time I almost threw up. That's how I'm feeling. Just way too much water. And with that, see you next Friday. I'm going to go lay down and take a nap. Bye-bye. We'll stop broadcast.